bet you're surprised to see me so soon. Well, something happened last night and another visit, and I wanted to share it with you because I am so excited and sorry. I think that was caused by the dentist. I'm not sure. Just ignore that. So anyway, I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I had another one of these visits and I wasn't 100% sure what it was. It was one of, I shouldn't say recent, one of the more recent visits after my awakening. It was kind of maybe 6 months ago, give or take a month. So that night I was sleeping and I was kind of waking up by a disturbance. And well, I shouldn't even say disturbance, that sounds so bad. I felt like painless thump thump, like something like air bubbles is the best way I can explain it. Like air bubbles shooting through my head. Or I guess you could say that it was like going through. I could literally feel him going through. And I remember waking up thinking, you know, what in the world is that? And from my ceiling down to my head, kind of in front of me, was like all these red symbols. I think maybe there might have been some white mixed in. It's been a while, I don't remember. And it was just going in my head, and it was just steadily thump, thump, thump through my head. And vibration was on it as well. And I remember sitting there, or laying there in bed, watching it, thinking, what in the world? But I thought it was pretty, so I'm laying there. And then I think I just fell asleep. They maybe put me to sleep. I don't know. So last night, I'm on my phone doing my color by numbers as usual. For some reason, that just relaxes me. And while my medicine is kicking in, it just killed two birds with one stone, I guess. I just kind of go to sleep or relax enough to go to sleep. So I put my phone down because I'm feeling a little groggy, and I look toward my TV. And as before, in my kid's dad's house, behind my TV was, I guess, the portal they've made. Well, same in his apartment. And on the other side of the wall is my living room. So I'm not sure if they're coming from my living room into the bedroom behind my TV. Anyway, I'm looking at the TV and I'm seeing like white TV static, if you want to call it that. It's like a film, as I've described in many other videos. And it's coming behind the TV, coming right toward my way. And I'm laying there watching it and I'm thinking, why do you guys come when my medicine is kicked in and I'm so tired, I can barely stay awake? So I'm watching it and I'm looking around in my room and I'm seeing it, you know, come in, just feeling my room. And I'm assuming it's them and their dimension. They're bringing me into their dimension, or they're bringing it to me. I don't know. I have no idea. So I'm laying there and I'm not seeing any movement. And I thought there for a minute I did, but I'm not sure. So I'm just laying there watching. And I remember my eyes, they were getting heavy and I'm trying to hold them open. Then I remember nothing. And then all of a sudden, once again, I started feeling that steady thump, 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 like air bubbles shooting through my head, painless. And I'm like awake and my eyes shut and I can see all of these images. And I'm like, I'm not opening my eyes because I don't want them to stop. So I'm trying to make heads and tails out of all of these images that I'm getting. And a few of them were pyramids. I was like, wait, what? Is that a pyramid? And then there were red images. And some of it were like shapes, like a V with an X through it. And they were shooting down. And then it was like just image after image. And I remember seeing a lot of pyramids. They were blonde, like mountains, like Sedona mountains. There's some blonde and some red, but these were like blonde, a tan. And they were like coming down. And it was so weird. And the background looked like a sky. And it was purplish red, maybe like a dark maroon. And then all these images and black and black images too were like just steadily coming down. And I'm trying to tell myself, you know, okay, just try to grasp them because they were coming in so fast. And I'm like, in my head thinking, oh my God, this is a download. This has to be a download. The first one, I didn't stop and think, is that a download? I was just like, whoa, what is this? What's going on? Am I dreaming? I don't know. But last night, I was floored. I was enjoying it. I knew it was a download, but what of, I was unsure. All I can make out was pyramids. Now, in one of my videos, I was explaining how I was hypnotized and regressed back. I was a pharaoh's daughter in Egypt. I don't know if that has any connections there. I don't know. But it was fascinating and beautiful. So I don't remember anything else. I don't remember information or anything like that. And this morning I woke up and forgot all about it, and I was at work, and sometimes this is how it happens. I can have a visit and wake up and not remember it all day, and I always search my head. I'm like, okay, what, you know, did anything happen? What did I remember? Do I remember? You know, trying to just feel of anything that happened. And sometimes it hits me. Sometimes I wake up and I remember. And this time I forgot until I was at work, and half of the day went by, and then bam, out of nowhere, I was like, oh my God, I had a download. That's what it was. And I remembered everything. I just wish I could remember all of the shapes more clearly like I did the pyramids. At least I think they were pyramids. They were looking like pyramids. So I was excited to get on here and tell you about it. I'm still excited because I was just telling a friend today that I miss seeing their whole body. Now in my third eye, my mind's eye, I see them, but I miss seeing their whole body. And I was just telling her that today, and that's what triggered that. I'm like, I can see him in my third eye, but you know, I haven't seen him with my eyes, and it makes me sad because I miss him. And then it was like, when I stopped talking to her, it was like, bam, there was the whole imagery. So I had to share that with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Everything I say is true. I don't make things up. I wouldn't benefit from making things up, and out of fear of looking stupid, I shouldn't even say stupid, out of the fear of looking silly and people making fun of me, I'm not going to sit here and lie and go through that. So if you're going to make fun of me, at least I know that what I say is true. And it was true. So I hope you guys are doing well. I love you all tremendously. And I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Mwah. Bye.